Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm here with the January 24th, I believe, Foiled Tuesday, and we're getting into the spring things and I'm so excited. First we're kicking it off with butterflies. We just had to do butterflies first. Last year, I almost want to gag at the number of times that we brought butterflies back, but that's just what it was. So not sure if it's going to be the same this year in terms of butterfly hype, but we will see. Just wanted to start off with a fun theme that I feel like everyone loves. So butterflies are such a staple accent, I feel like, for at least the spring and summertime, but a lot of spring, and I feel like some people also pull them in fall. Knowing Tay from Shantae Plans, she would pull them in every single spread if she could. But let's just go ahead and get into it. We'll just start with these small sheets first. So at the beginning here, we have a lot of just the standard items. So I'll flip through them quickly. I've been trying to decrease the amount of garlands and stuff that we do this year. It's not completely obvious yet, but I feel like last year we did a lot of garland stuff, and there's just a lot more interest in more of the fun shapes, the new things. Of course, I feel like everyone still loves garlands to an extent, but there are only a select few things that I want to do garlands with this year, and butterflies is one of them, just because I feel like it's such a staple. So let's just go ahead and go through those now that we kind of know what's coming. So we have our butterfly garland here in the mini garland as usual. We have the layered garland and the double garland. Next we have the dangle garland and the dangle deco. And of course with that we have the mini dangle deco in the mini swoop. We have the dotted butterfly divider. I love these for the date cover section. Next we have this butterfly cluster deco. So cute. I feel like I'm going to go through a million of these sheets this year. I don't know why. I just feel like it's the perfect little accent, and cluster deco is so much fun. So is mini deco. Here's a mini deco, and look how teeny tiny these butterflies get. So definitely a lot of different size options. I mean, there's 3, but you get a whole ton of butterflies on there. Next we have the daintier garlands. So we have the variety garland here. We have the droop garland with these, again, super teeny tiny butterflies. It's so dainty and beautiful. I love it so much. We have the layered droop garland, the butterfly combo garland, the dainty dangles, and then of course we have the dangle dates. I know I asked you guys last week, the week before, I'm not sure, about the cluster dates and if you wanted them to be bigger. These are still smaller in size. I've just had this Tutorial Tuesday design since December, so I didn't really change it just because it was already designed. But going forward, I will see if I can make them bigger. We'll see. I do like this dainty size a lot though, but I'm going to see if I can also do a bigger size, just offer both depending on what you want to go for. Next we have the line divider, the butterfly line divider. It's just this little butterfly swoopy divider. It's just really pretty. They're only 1 inch and the whole column is 1.5 inches, so it only takes up 2/3 of the column, so I feel like it's a good size, especially, let's see, yeah, you can kind of see here how much of the column that it takes up. So especially if you want to pair it with a floral or something, I feel like that'd be really pretty. Next we have these butterfly wings, which are a little different this year, but I feel like these are just so beautiful. I love these so much. I am being a little bit dramatic, I feel like, but I'm just really pumped up right now because I finished a workout. But we have our small, medium, and large. This small would be so beautiful, with an icon or something, like if you did an icon and then had a butterfly wing like poking out of it. But then of course I have the medium and the large version as well. I feel like the large or the medium would work really well in the date cover section even, or even just like in the sidebar, which I feel like we're in a funky space right now with sidebars. Like I feel like a lot of people are not using the sidebar like functionally anymore, and so they're just doing like decorative scenes. So I'm trying to see if I can do more things that like cater to making decorative scenes, but then I don't know if I should do something in our kits that would like be more decorative. Like I don't know if I should do like kind of like how we have with the monthly sidebar, but do it for the kit. But then I feel like that's just like one big strip taking up a lot of real estate that would just be like one set design that you can't really customize, so it's not as fun. But then I feel like you can also use the journaling elements. I don't know, that's my current thoughts right now on that. Let me know how you're using your sidebar, or if there's something you want to see for your sidebar, just because I don't know, I'm just like, I just feel like that's the next thing if it's not like washi. When I say the next thing, I mean like in terms of like last year was like the year of the date cover deco. So anyway, let's tangent ended. Let's go into our monoline butterflies. These are so gorgeous. They are just like so dainty and delicate. We have the small, medium, and large in these as well. And you can kind of see here, I think I broke my external monitor because it's making the foil look like red on the screen on my end. It's really like tripping me out. So here we have the small ones. So just different sizes depending on what you want to use them for. I feel like definitely the small ones are going to be a fun one to pick up, just because all of the other stuff, I mean, aside from like these, are kind of just like solid filled in butterflies, which do have their place, but I do feel like this is like a lighter, more airy version of it. So you just have like variety for your spreads. Anyway, next we have our floral butterflies, and these kind of like remind me of like, you know, those like blue and white plates. The thrift store always has them, and like fine china. I feel like that's what these remind me of. They're so pretty, and you just get a variety of them on here. We have the butterfly mini circles, which are like a perfect size box, especially if you want to layer them with the like little watercolor swash blobs that we have in our kits, and then you can put this on top of that, and I feel like that would be like kind of like staggered. That would be fun. Next we have our butterfly corner flourishes. You just have all 4 options. So you have the bottom left, the top right, the top left, and the bottom right. So you have all options here, just depending on whatever application you want to use them for. We have these butterfly monoline women. Now, I didn't have a particular use for these in mind, but they were so pretty, I just needed to include them. And they are like just beautiful, and they match the vibe of those monoline butterflies that I was showing you earlier. And then of course it would not be a butterfly $2 Tuesday if I didn't have these. We have our butterfly deco in large, medium, and small, and these are just like your more traditional, like detailed, you can see like the veins and the wings of the butterfly and such. So we have these here. And then finally we have this butterfly field, and it's like these little like flower fields that are like on the smaller side, but they have little butterflies flying in them. So pretty. This is like, I can't remember how big I made this. I want to say half an inch-ish. So you can kind of see here how much space that it would take up. And I feel like that would be really good for like the date cover section, because it doesn't take up the full width. But of course it is up to you on how you want to use it. And then kind of going back to our standard selection, we have our butterfly dotted washi, the butterfly garland washi, the Butterfly Layered Garland Washi, which is so dainty. And then lastly, we have our Butterfly Field Washi, which matches that last little sheet that I showed you. It has the little tiny butterflies flying in it, and that would be such a gorgeous washi. Like if you put like a more plain strip down and then put this on top and kind of had it poking into the column, I feel like that'd be really pretty. But enough rambling, let's go ahead and show you what they look like down in the planner. This is that Butterfly Field that I was talking about. This is kind of like what it would be like if you put it in your date cover section. But you have just your floral butterfly here, the 3 different size wings. You have that little circle there and the little date dangle and the mini swoop. You have your other washies down here. Here's the garland and the mini garland, the layered, the double, the little butterfly cluster deco, so pretty. Here's the little clustered dates here that I just used to fill in some space. And then we have that like butterfly divider. We have, of course, like the more dainty items over here. So we have just like the little droops and the dainty dangles. We have the regular and the mini dangle deco. We have one of those variety garlands here and the dotted divider. Here's that monoline lady there. And then we have the little individual field. So here's the washi version and then the regular. And then over here we have that corner flourish. We have all 3 sizes of the like regular butterflies, and then we have all three sizes of the monoline butterflies, and then some more of those date clusters there too. So super pretty, super fun. I hope that you guys love this $2 Tuesday. Of course, this is the kickoff of spring, so I'm so excited to show you guys what we have coming for spring. It is a lot. A lot. I had so many ideas and I just kept like brainstorming things, and every time I would like think of one thing, it would like branch off into like a whole bunch of other things. So I'm really excited to show you guys. But I'm still like also really excited about this too. I feel like butterflies, like I said, are just like a staple of spring. Anyway, that is everything that I have for you this week. Of course, we will have new releases on Friday as usual. And then I'm going to also, I'm not sure if I already posted the December mystery reveal. I know I uploaded it, but I don't know if I actually made it live. But if I didn't do that, I'm going to also make that live soon too. So, yeah, I think the last day to sign up for the January mystery is the 25th. So I think that's on Wednesday. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. But I believe that is everything. I will talk to you guys later this week. Bye.